What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer 1.6.1, which once again the point 1 is not really all that worth bringing up in my opinion. Pretty minor update, all things said and done at the end of the day, which is unfortunate. I think we were all hoping for a little bit more from 1.6.1, but they did fix a few things about the game. They got rid of the duplication of like Argent Dawn and Crimson Sun, I think that's what they're called. You could endlessly dupe those items with Masterpiece, and like a Masterpiece clone stamp or Princess box, I think worked as well. And they got rid of that, which, fair enough. That shit was just obviously not intended. That was definitely not on the devs' mind when they overlooked that little interaction there. And they also, I believe, nerfed the defensive statuses again. I don't know how badly they got touched. I don't know if they're bad now or if they're still good. I just know they got touched in one way or another, so who's to say? I'll have to check it out myself as we continue on in 1.6.1. But still no word on the console updates. So sorry to console players. Y'all are on your own apparently. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm sorry. That shit fucking sucks. And I love Southpaw, by the way, and I'm just trying to be careful how I word this, because I do really love Southpaw, and I think they're great game devs. But I do wish they would just communicate with the fans a little bit sometimes, like just a tiny bit, you know. Not asking for a lot here. We're not asking for anything crazy. We're asking for a little communication. Like, let us know where the how the certs are going, you know. Because they have to like certify the patches on consoles, and it does take a while. But the thing is, with 1.5, it didn't take even nearly as long as it's taken with 1.6. Not even close. 1.6 has been out for a while now, and still no word on the console updates. So I don't know what to tell y'all except sorry. And I know a lot of people are always asking about it. Even in my comment section, like, that's how much people just want to know. It's like, you know, they're asking like me, just some dude who has no connection to Southpaw at all, which is fair. Like, you guys are just curious where it's at, and you know, I don't know what to say except, you know, you just gotta be patient. But it would certainly help if Southpaw would just tell us something sometimes, even once, you know. The Southpaw communicate with your fans for like 5 seconds challenge, even one time. 99% of Southpaws fail this. Just that's how it feels, at least. But like I said, I do love Southpaw a lot. It's also hard to say how much of this is on their end or how much of it is on NeoWiz's end, which is their publisher. Who knows? It's just a big kerfuffle. Moving on from that, though, we should actually start talking about the run here. I do have run requests that I want to do. Let's have a look-see here. There's quite a bunch of them, but I don't really have a path forward from here that I'm seeing where it's like I can very clearly build towards one of these things. I would really still like to do the Relic Ghoul run that I was trying to do the other day, though that is you know, it's apparently a huge ask. The game just did not want to give it to me. I tried so hard, and the game was just like, nope. You haven't earned this shit, dog. What have you done to earn a Relic Ghoul run? What have you done to earn my respect? This is from the game's perspective, obviously. Unfortunate stuff, but it happens. Also, can we not? Good lord, are we that weak? I guess both of our skulls are magic focused, and I bought a bunch of physical items from the shop, just anticipating the hopeful Relic Ghoul run that we're about to be on. But odds are that's not going to happen. There's a Pike who we did do oh no, we didn't do a Pike recently, actually. I think I'm further removed from a Pike run than I am from a Gravedigger run, so I'll actually pick the Pike up here. He's a very interesting skull to have. I am a big Pikeman fan. He's one of, in my opinion, the best skulls in the game. And also, I'm not counting the common only run, which I did use Pike on. That was not a Pike run. That was like a, that was something else entirely. What's he got here? Forward march. This is a terrible ability. I would like to swap off of this as soon as possible. It's good with certain items, but the real way to like get good dashing on the Pike is not with forward march. In my opinion, forward march is obsolete. because of the run I did the other day, which was a dash-focused run with Chase and Sylphid Wings. That's just like forward march, but better. Obviously, much harder to actually get, but it just, like, knowing that that exists in the games makes me never want to use forward march again. Because the downside of forward march is massive, and it can get you into a lot of trouble if you're not careful. It's really unusable against certain bosses, including, like, most of the late-game bosses. And even, I would say, it's a little bit of a hard sell against, like, the Liana Sisters, too. It really is, in my opinion, just not very good. But if we have it for now, I guess we'll try and make the best of it. But I do hope to see an ability swap NPC soon. I would very happily use one. Even this early in the game, like, you know, get off of me. But also, I'm not certain I'm going to actually focus on this skull here. In fact, it's not really on the agenda. I don't think I have any run requests for Pike, which is actually crazy. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Let me look one more time. I might have missed one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it on here. Which, holy shit. I mean, Pike is awesome. He's, like, great. If anyone has a Pike run request that they're thinking about out there, just, you know, drop it, man. I'll fucking do that shit. I'll do that shit without any hesitation. Okay, so now we're going to be earning money like crazy, which means it's a little safer to take item rooms instead of money rooms. I'm dying to get the tips video out because I have everything that I think about like item and money rooms in there, very thoroughly explained. But I also don't want to. I people aren't going to watch the tips video just because I always say it in normal videos anyway. So I guess you'll watch it for like the flashiness of it, I suppose. At least that's the hope. I'll take that. What do we have in terms of Carleon items? 1, 2. Okay, so we're earning about like 80 gold, I want to say. Like I'm not a math guy, okay? That's just like a shot in the dark. It's probably not 80, but you know, hey, you know, if I was even slightly close, just like, you know, I'm a gigahead 5 brain, you know, 5 head giga brain, I meant to say. I'm so insanely smart, like, you know, what can I say? I'm just, you know, I'm good at, like, I'm not good at math, but like when it's a shot in the dark guess, sometimes I can get it kind of close. But if it's like actual precise math, just, you know, do not ask me. I won't know anything about it. All right, Yggdrasil time. No sign of Ghoul, which, you know, I feel like if I wasn't looking for him, I'd seen him like 3 times at this point. Though we haven't even really seen any rares at all, have we? I don't think we've seen a single rare skull. Maybe one. Oh, we saw the Minotaur at the start. That was a thing. That's it, though. And maybe I'm wrong about that, too, but that's the only one I remember. Swap there. God, why are we so slow? We have some decent items here. Like, if things are going okay. Like, we have this and this. Which is okay for early game, you know. It's nothing to turn your nose up at the very least. One thing I would really like, if we're going to stick on this path here, what are they called? Hunter's boots? The ones that shoot an arrow whenever you dash. If we have forward march, that's like an excellent item. Even though I want to get rid of forward march, I can at least go like chase, go somewhat down the chase path if I do a Pikeman build here. All right, what do we got? What do we got in these boss chests here? Okay, I see the thing. There's a glacier breaker. So I'm looking at 2 things here, but I can't get to the fucking seed. God damn it. That's so fucking mean and fucked up. So we have the unknown seed here, which is an interesting thing to find as always. Not sure if I'm going to use it on this build, but I could because if this becomes a chase build, there's a lot of mixed attack shenanigans involved in a chase build. But then we also have the Genie's Chain Sickle here, which is another really cool item that's especially neat on early game Pikeman, but it falls off later on. But I think I'm going to take the unknown seed because, like I said, if I go the chase route, I'm going to want this. But it is really stupid that it was underneath the health item and we couldn't do anything about it. Still going to hold off on upgrading my Pikeman because I just want to see if there's a better skull offered to me. But I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna hold off as long as I did in the last run to start setting down a path here. If the game is just shoving me down a fucking chase build, then I'll just go down a chase build. You know, fuck it. I'm not gonna fight that hard. Not like last time, because I'm not as nearly as set on the relic route as I was on the last run, which just still, I'm still upset. Okay, R.I. fucking P, baby. That shit was that was BS. Just uncool of the game to put me through that. But also we low-key also got fucked over there with the shop, the item he sold me there. Pretty useless. I can't see myself making any use of this ever, really. We're not going anywhere near a path that sends me down like a strike-focused projectile route. Also, that he was still hurting at that point in his animation. That's kind of low-key crazy. Also, good lord, we are not doing any damage. We need some damage in this next shop. Thankfully, we're gonna have a lot of money, so we're nowhere even close to like worried about the shop being weak. But oh my god, we are weak right now. Hopefully, I get offered something cool soon. I'm really still kind of holding out for the ghoul relic, but also we haven't seen relic stuff, so maybe I should just like accept my fate. The game is already shoving me in a direction that is against that. We'll get there eventually. It's just like the game is not going to be kind in sending me down that path. It's going to make me work for it. It's a run I saw on a Reddit post that, like, I always theorized this run before this, but then I saw someone doing it on a Reddit post, and I was like, I have to do this run. And ever since then, I've been trying to make it happen, but the pieces haven't come into fucking place, which is so weird because it's not hard. It's not even like a crazy ask. It's like barely anything. It's simple, and I can't get it. It's so fucked up. I know I have a bleed run in the run requests. Which one is it? Let's have a look. What the fuck? Where is this? I can't find it in here. I don't know. I know I have one, but let's just avoid it for now. If I can't find it, there's no point in searching for it. Okay. I do have, actually, you know what I have in this run request? I have a basic attack focused little bone run, which this is an item that allows that, the Mysterious Apparatus. A very interesting item here. I can start going down the rapidity route if I want, which I think I actually should, because like I said, I want to do a run request. I kind of lost. Oh shit, and now we have this. Okay, now we're really being shoved in that direction. I said at the start of this I wanted to make a run request, and then I started like getting tunnel vision on the Pike, which is not a run request. That's just kind of how it is with me, man. I started getting Omega distracted, but now I'm feeling the basic attack little bone here. Let's do that. Can I think with the extra money I'm getting from this, if I sell this, I should be able to buy this, and I want the Bone of Madness. Yes, let's do it. Yes, let's go. Just barely though. Like that was a blind guess, by the way. Complete luck that I was correct there. Like that was not based off any information I had. That was just like me assuming. Like I'm not good at math all of a sudden, I promise. I'm still terrible at math. But now we're on a basic attack little bone run. A very interesting way to build a run. I will say it's I don't know if it's good. I have done it off screen before, and it was actually a really difficult victory. There are a few items we still would like to have, like Thieves Armor and obviously like Kyrian and stuff like that. And I think I'm gonna go Rapidity 4, which means I should keep my secondary skull I should keep it a Speed Skull, so we can get the most out of a Bone of Swiftness. But now we're on a path. Now we're on a path I'm feeling. You know, I'm feeling this path here. And it feels good. So now it's adventure time. They're not going to be anything hard, in my opinion at least. I don't foresee myself struggling with this, especially these two together. They're not like, this is not like a dangerous combo or anything. Some of these adventurer combos are really nasty, but these two, not so much. In fact, we're obliterating them right now. Oh, hey, use your ult. You're supposed to use your ult, man. Be predictable. There we go. All right. So yeah, as you can see, Low Bone is very capable of doing some pretty awesome things. I'm going to hold off on upgrading this Joker. I literally just did a clown run. I would like to make it a little more diverse. So our partner skull, I don't want it to be this clown, but if it ends up being the clown, that's fine. But I would like to see maybe... who would I like to see? Monkey, maybe? That'd be cool. I do have a monkey run, too. Maybe I could knock out 2 runs at once. Which, I don't think that's a good idea. I would rather focus on someone's run request and make it centered around that. Especially something as, like, very hyper-specific as Lil Bone with basic attacks. We'll see, though. Well, the run RNG is still unfolding before our eyes. It could end up being anything. Oh, ow. Good lord. It's that sensitive? It's that sensitive. Come on, dog, please. Like, my tippy toe touched it, and he, like, takes a fireball to the face. Oh my god, I'm getting obliterated by fireballs right now. What is happening? Like I was saying, I don't think basic attack Lil Bone is anything crazy good. It's not bad. It's not bad enough to be, like, a challenge run. But it's not good enough to be like an easy victory, you know? Like, I don't think we're going to be destroying the first hero by any stretch, unless we get really lucky. This could work in some world, but I don't think this is that world. Oh, well, we also just used the Genie. But the Genie would also be a decent basic attack focused builder partner here. But yeah, let's not bring the Genie. This could be good. I would rather make it more focused on our basic attacks, personally. That's rapidity. Do I want this? Over what is the question? I think this is now on the chopping block. We're not doing mixed stuff enough. Yeah, that can go. Is that the first thing to go? I think it is. Yeah, that has to be the first thing to go. Thieves armor, please. None of this is thieves armor, but we do have the hunter's boots now, which I don't need as much anymore, so let's just preserve our cash. Move on to the next shop, or I guess the first, the boss fight that's coming up. And now we have a slime here, which means I'm probably going to end up actually selling some of my items. Stuff I don't want to see duplicated. This. Everything else I think I'm okay with. I honestly don't want this duplicated low-key. I fucking hate kendo stick. I'm getting rid of it. Even like imagining the kendo stick getting duplicated, just no, please. What could it be? Oh shit, it's manifesting, guys. It's manifesting before our eyes. That is I can't imagine a better item for a Little Bone focused basic attack run to get duplicated than that. That's like the Little Bone basic attack item. It's like it was made for Little Bone. We have like almost constant uptime with this, and now we have it duplicated, so the effect is even stronger. We are actually on a very good run for this now. I'm actually excited for this run now. Low key, actually high key. I say low key too much. It's a problem. I need help. So I still really don't want to duplicate this this clown here, or I mean focus on this clown. I might still hold off yet for the next act, which not a bad thing. It's a fine thing to do. Perfectly valid decision. I was really hoping I'd be able to hit him and jump up through the floor, but it didn't happen. Like I was saying, come on, dog. This is worse. Give me something decent at least, please. Like anything at all, really. Like, just a decent speed skull, because we're going to be looking for that bone of swiftness, and it's only a unique, so the odds of us finding it are pretty high. So the game just needs to chill out, you know, be a bro for once. At least over the past couple of runs, it's been a little bit of a hindrance for me. So you know, let's see what happens. Maybe I'll get something lucky. Though I don't think we're moving into the next act almost certainly with these 2 skulls, because I think this is the last stream before this Liana Sisters. God, I can't believe we duplicated this item. It's so perfect. Which, by the way, thank you, Chatter, for your Lil Bone basic attack suggestion, and also a friend in my Discord, or like a friend who I talked to on Discord, also requested this run a long time ago. So shoutouts to Valfin as well. Who I don't like, not a YouTube commenter, so I'm not going to link the comment, but just a person who also has a lot of fun playing Lil Bone and wanted me to try out this build, which that was a long time ago too, so it took me a while to get around to it, but here I am. I'm finally doing it. Liana Sister time. Things are going to hopefully go very well for me here. Which, like, I mean, it's Liana Sisters. They're not hard, so I'm not worried about them. In fact, we should... I would be shocked if we don't kill one of the Liana Sisters. Or this Liana Sister, I should say, here. Unless, of course, the game lags me out of it and screws me over. Let's swap out to our Joker here. There we go. That was easy. See, that's just... Like, we're so strong right now. Especially for this point in the game. There's not a lot it can do to stop me. Mysterious Apparatus, I do think, falls off a little bit the further in the game you get. But especially at this stage in the game, it's very good. It just becomes a lot scarier to be close to enemies and consistently use it when you start getting into Act 4 stuff. Because Act 4 is just fucking horrifying, as we all know. Where is my, my heirloom coming from? Like, I don't know what the second inscription is on Mysterious Apparatus. If that's heirloom, I'm pogging, because that means we'll have it forever. And I am a humongous heirloom fan. One of my favorite inscriptions. Is it? It is! Let's go, baby. Now we're stuck with that, which is awesome. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Goldmane Rapier? What's this? Oh, that's pretty good, too, though. But I don't think it's good enough. It's not as good as this. This is where it's at. Our basic attacks are going to be out of control now. Man, this is a good basic attack run. Let's go. Now I'm really excited for this build. You know, like, now that they've upgraded boss chests, you see Goldmane Rapier a lot more than you used to, which makes me really happy. Goldmane Rapier is an extremely fun and cool item that I just felt like always... like, just showed up too little. Like, it says it's a unique, but I never believed it. I always thought it was like a secret legendary. And I still stand by that. Mostly as a joke, but like, it really does very rarely show up. What's happening with my laptop right now? I don't know. Maybe I have to check my background programs in a second. Hopefully I left the background program open and it's just that, and it's nothing crazy like a Windows update fucking worming itself onto my computer as it always does. But if the lag stays out of control, I'll just pause the recording and come back later and finish it, because it's not worth agonizing over the stress of a stupid Windows update just like worming its way onto my computer. But like, the biggest virus ever to you know, be put on computers is forced Windows updates. Straight up. And I'll stand by that. Even if they're necessary and like they need to be done to like maintain computer health, I don't care. To me, it's a virus. I hate Windows Update. I feel like a lot of people are there with me too. Alright, what do we get? A Genie again. Well, I would like to use the Genie, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? It's better than the Joker. But now we lost our Speed Skull. Oh, and, well, okay, now we're getting the insane rapidity items. What else? This has rapidity? I don't think I need this. But the attack speed it gives me naturally is so good. But look at our attack speed. We already have plenty. From here, we want to focus on damage. This is not a good partner skull, by the way. I know it's a speed skull, but it's a bad one. Oh my god, we're getting all the good rapidity items. Honestly, I don't think I can even take this, is the problem. Like, because the two Mysterious Apparatuses are staying, and I'm not getting rid of this. And this is my other rapidity. So then we'll be at rapidity 5, and that's an overinvestment. That's less items that we can use for just raw damage percent, which is bad. that's like you're wasting the potential of your run. I will take this over this because we're gonna have very high uptime on our. Okay, I can get rid of this now. We're gonna have very high uptime on our wheel because we're gonna be using little bones so much. Oh shit. Okay, now maybe I shouldn't get the bone of swiftness. Maybe I should just focus raw damage %. However, either way, we're getting there, baby. Courage 3? Where's our third courage coming from? Oh, this. Okay, now our damage % is getting up there. We could use arms to increase our damage %, so I think this is on the chopping block, which means maybe no courage 4. Don't have a lot of room for it, but this run's gonna pop off like crazy, for the record. We just lucked out and found all of the good shit. And I mean pretty much everything. Everything you could want on a little bone basic attack run, we have. So, we're in for it, baby. This is gonna be a good one. Ah, shit. I keep accidentally pressing the second skill key button here. I guess I can focus the Genie. I guess, like, we can commit to it. I mean, we have the Bone of Courage now, so it's like... I'll still take a Bone of Swiftness, probably, but... I was not expecting this to turn into, like, a high damage-focused basic attack build. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to just completely go all in on my basics, but then that shop kind of changed things around a little bit, to where now it makes sense for me to focus more on building up the power of my raw basics. That is not coming. I really am not a fan of that item. And like that mechanic in general. It used to be on a different item, like in previous versions before 1.5. And back then I wasn't a fan of that item, and I still am not a fan of that. Like just that item description, where it's like you have to be behind the enemy for it to work. It's way too specific of a condition to me. That's really hard to do in like a 2D side-scrolling roguelite like this. I don't get why they want it so badly in the game. I know some people are bigger fans of it than I am, but I just don't like it. Remember, we're min-maxing very hard here. Like, every enemy we see, we're basically going to kill, like, with no exceptions, so we can get our Kyrian up as soon as possible. Once that gets up, it's going to be insane, though. Alright, so this is a somewhat nasty set of adventurers, but, like, I'm not worried about them, obviously. Why would I be? We're too strong. Oh, yeah. They're getting obliterated. And they are done for. Once it's just this guy, he's fucked. Like, there's nothing you can do. Easy stuff. We didn't even take damage. And we are off of this again. I am offered a Flame Dragon. I think I'll take the Flame Dragon. We wouldn't have been able to upgrade our Genie to Legendary regardless. So, in my opinion, no point in taking the Minotaur there. The Flame Dragon is one of the most underrated quintessences by the community. I have no idea why the community seems to dislike Flame Dragon. It's insanely, insanely good. Also, we'll do the skip here, because fuck it, why not? This is a skip that is a little hard to do most of the time, but if you have the chance to do it, you miss out on a little bit of money, but it's still a really fun skip to do. Also, Flame Dragon time. Especially if you can jump in the air and get like a nice, good rate, like a variety of range on your Flame Dragon. It just pops off so hard. It's so, so good. And it's like basically a once-a-room nuke. If you can even get a little heritage going, like especially so. Like if we had kept our green bracelet thing, then we would have had a lot more use out of our Flame Dragon. But I still, like even without any quintessence cooldown, Flame Dragon just slaps. As you can see, we are very, very strong at this point in the run. Things could change in Act 4, but I don't see that happening. Like, there's not a lot that could make this run not destroy everything in its path. We only need one more rare to get both of our get our legendary skull for this run, since we're only building one. And that's always just a good feeling to have, is like, I'm very secure with my bone shards. Even though we kind of got fucked over. Oh my god. No shot. Look at this shit. I was kind of hoping for physical attack, but maybe this is like better. It might actually be better. Because, like, the name of the game with this run is very fast attacks, which also, let's swap a little bit too. I don't want to get tunnel vision too hard on our little bone when we also have the Genie here, who is a very good basic attack skull, so never count him out. And now we have perfect 100. I'm going to do my best to remember not to take any more bone shards for the entirety of the rest of this run. We could also take the face bug, but I think I'm going to stick with the flame dragon just to prove a point. There's honestly not a lot in these shops that I would take, to be honest with you. This is not one of them. This would be kind of funny because it's like attack speed that has constant uptime. The only issue is I don't know what to get rid of in its place. There's not a lot of options here. We should look for Fulgent Dawn, actually. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Wow. Well, now the run's really taken off. I don't think this is a run for this. One more? I do want arms, which means I kind of want to get rid of this. Where's our others? Oh, this. This would get rid of my spoils. Is that actually worth keeping when swapping? I don't know. I don't know. We don't have enough money for the face bug. I was kind of considering it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to just speak so highly of Flame Dragon and then swap off of it for, like, the obvious choice. Because, like, obviously, face bug is, like, I would say a little better than Flame Dragon. Like, any of these stat modification quintessences are obviously the best quintessences in the game, including face bug, even though I would say it's maybe the worst of all of the stat modification quints. But even then, you know, like, I still really love... Like, Flame Dragon is, like, one of the better damager quints, which I don't think people rate the damaging quints highly enough. People kind of count them out for some reason, which you shouldn't. They're very powerful. The only problem is with this run and Genie is he can't make good use of the Mysterious Apparatus because his fucking animations are so long. Not take that. Oh shit, we're at the Chimera. We got two-doored. We got two-doored after the shop. I guess it does happen in Act 3. It's also a thing that happens in Act 4, where if you roll your doors very highly, you're guaranteed to get 2 doors after the shop. So I guess that happens in Act 3 sometimes too. Very strange. Which is funny for speedruns, because like I did the speedrun attempt in the last episode, if you guys watched that. If you didn't watch that, you should. It has me and Earl in it collaborated, who is another Skul the Hero Slayer YouTuber who you should go check out. He's very good. He makes really cool game-breaking content. Him and I have different vibes in that sense, where his runs are all about like just destroying the game's like mechanics and like killing like the first hero in really weird ways. Or powerful ways, I should say, whereas I'm just more about like consistency and winning. But either way, we both bring a lot to the Skul the Hero Slayer community, and you should check us both out. 10%, I'm not taking the I mean, we have a Pain to Despair here, which is the ultimate rapidity item, really. I'm kind of obligated to take it. Maybe I could say goodbye to the Goldmane Rapier at this point. Which hurts. It does hurt. But I think we just have enough. I might get into dangerous territory here is the problem. Let's see how fast my attacks get. I might, because once you get to a certain speed, you start losing attack speed. No, this is perfect. It had to be the Goldmane Rapier, which really does hurt. I'm not even fronting on that. But the run here is just like we're in such an interesting position here. I have to do that. Say goodbye to the wheel, by the way. Typical Skul the Hero Slayer stuff. Goddamn, they really need to fix these roll around on the ground items. It's been like this for so long. I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. Usually it only happens if there's like an area under the ground that you come up from. Like if, say like the Joan fight where you come up under the arena and then fight there. Like that's an easy time for items to fall through the ground. But I don't know why it fell through the ground there. Good lord, Genie. You know, I'm always talking up the Genie and saying it's not as bad as people think, but then the Genie does stuff like that where it can't kill the the guys before they summon their fucking buddies. Though maybe Lil Bone wouldn't have been able to do it either. It's hard to say. Because, like I said, basic attack does fall off a little bit in Act 4. But once we get our... freaking... Why am I blinking here? Once we get our... Oh, shit, I went to a fucking skull room. Once we get our Kyrian up, which is what I was trying to say. And I fucked up already. Remember how I said I was going to try and not take any more extra skull rooms? Oops. Whoops. What can I say? Typical Haxa. Always fucking up. Is what it is, though. It's not a big deal. It was literally just like for my personal like enjoyment. Like it doesn't hurt or help the run. And also it gives me an opportunity to get Dickhead Legendary, which I really don't want to happen. That ninja should have showed up a little earlier. I was really thinking about bringing the ninja on this run if he would have just showed up. But that's his problem. He never shows up. That was probably not the best time to use the why am I blinking so much? That was not the best time to use the Flame Dragon. I don't know. I guess my head's not in it. I don't know. I am feeling this run, but I don't know. I guess it's like when I have the day-long break, which is like Fridays for me, or Thursdays, I guess, because I'm recording this on a Friday. When I do the Thursdays off, I always come back on the next day feeling feeling a little off, which I guess is just normal. Let's just keep going. And we also high rolled our doors again, so like we are absolutely rolling in cash and like door counts on this run, which is why we're like the run is strong, but we're like 25 minutes in, which is pretty bad. But like that's just like I said, this is a thing a lot of newer players especially don't take note of. But door counts are not a stagnant number. You can roll a shit ton of doors or a small amount of doors, and you might be behind on a run where you feel like you should be ahead and you don't know why. If that's happening to you, that's why, and you just didn't pick up on it. Which, fair enough, it's not an easy thing to pick up on. The only reason I notice it is because I play this game so much. You're not getting freed, Harpy. Fuck off. You should have showed up earlier, and then you actually would have gotten freed. You would have been helpful, but now you're useless. Useless. Oh yeah, they also fixed Prince's Box and Clone Stamp too, to where now they actually show up when you want them to. This is perfect, I think. I think I can get rid of this, which loses me. Oh, I already lost spoils actually. So perfect. We're probably not. We're definitely not going to Courage 4, and this is like the perfect arms item. Now our damage percent is really high. Actually, wait, hang on a second. We only gain what? Hang on, what? We only gain 14? Huh? How? Do I have... Oh, I do have arms. Oh my god, I almost fucked up so hard there. Oh my god. No, we need to focus courage in this case. And get rid of this, I guess? But I really don't want this. But what other courage item am I going to take is the question. I know I see the troll up there. I'm not going to get it. I would much rather get this. And there's nothing I can sell to pick up that troll, which is unfortunate. Maybe we'll find an orc. I would definitely take an orc. Like, I mean, you know, not too happy about it, but I would do it because I want this run to really, really pop off in a major way. Come on, Flame Dragon, do it! Show him what you're made of! Fuck! God damn it, Flame Dragon. I speak a high fucking game of you, and then you do this shit? Come on, dog. You gotta show them what you're made of. They don't believe you're good, Flame Dragon. They think you're weak. And it's just not true. You gotta show them. You gotta show them. Same thing's gonna happen with Genie here. God damn it. Genie's not as bad as you think, I swear. He's not like a god tier skull or anything, but he's not as bad as you think. I promise you he's not. Even though he's not like taking out those guys before they spawn in. Once we get Kyrian going on this run, that's when shit's gonna start really... Which is gonna be in this next room, I assume. We should get Kyrian in here, and then we'll really start popping off like crazy. But I did warn you guys that Mysterious Apparatus falls off the later in the game you get. Which, you know. Okay, there's Kyrian. Alright, now we're crazy good. Okay, that was a waste of a Flame Dragon. I was just like, I really desperately wanted it to kill those guys because I just wanted to be like, yeah, see, Flame Dragon's good, see? But it didn't work out. I'm just coping over here. Flame Dragon is good though, I promise it is. just because it's had a couple of bad showings in this run in particular, where it hasn't killed things. It's especially good against bosses, which I guess I'll show off here. Bosses that can't run away from it, especially so. So like at the start of the first hero, phase 2, where he's like summoning all the little swords, that's like a perfect time to summon Flame Dragon. We're not going to summon it here yet because she like is guaranteed to teleport. Yeah, see, she always does it. There's our Flame Dragon. Keep her into the thing, and it's also in the wall. So oh yeah, that was a good showing for Flame Dragon. Although we did take a lot of damage there because I was standing in one of her pools, which is annoying. It's really the only thing that's annoying about this fight. And her ult, too, because she becomes invincible. But as you can see, now we're really starting to take off in terms of our damage. That was a very easy fight. Even though we took a lot, it still was easy. What is our masterpiece at? I think I just take the money then, in that case. Masterpiece 3 would have been worth considering because it's just more damage percent and I want as much as possible, but I think we're fine. I'm not as incentivized to swap out into the Genie as I was before, now that we lost the wheel. Also, here's another good use of Flame Dragon. A little bit of cheese there. And normally these are like very annoying. This is a very annoying room with like it like summons 2 layers of really strong and annoying enemies for you to have to deal with. But if you have Flame Dragon, you can just cheese it like that. Bit of a niche use for it, but it's still a very useful way to deal with this room in particular. I think I'm going to take money rooms until we get past the next shop, and then I'll take item rooms. Because the Act 5 shop is pretty much never even worth, like, considering too highly. Oh shit, we can leave, we can leave! Damn, if I had just gone over there, we could have escaped without having to fight these enemies. Which, that in my opinion, shows the strength of the run we're on right now. Let's try and get him in this. There we go. He should get stuck in that. And now he's dying. Good job, Flame Dragon. You did your thing. You did the thing you're good at. Good job. Golf clap for our good pal, the Flame Dragon. Though low-key, I am hoping to get Orc. Or maybe Troll will show up again, which would be kind of shocking. I don't think it will, but if it did, I would probably take it, because I'm just trying to turn this into a giga damage, kill the first hero as quickly as possible run. Oh, what? What? Wait, what? What happened there? Was that from Fulgent Dawn? Why didn't that summon a wave of enemies? What the fuck just happened? Wait, am I crazy, or did we, like, skip this? How did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch the VOD. Maybe Fulgent Dawn, like, procced and very quickly dispatched of the enemies, and I just didn't notice. But I've never seen anything like that in all of my hours of playing this game. Which, like I said, it could have just been Fulgent Dawn doing Fulgent Dawn things, but I did not notice it. That's crazy. I am very, very shocked. Wow, the shop already? Good lord. I guess I'll buy the food. Though I wish we could have gotten this food against the first hero, but that's fine. Give me a better courage item. That's really all I want here. Well, fuck me then. Saw the Bone of Mana twice, which normally I would be happy about, but... Oh, here's the glitched out shit. Look at this shit. It's ridiculous. Southpaw, what'd you do? What did you guys do to cause this? I'm so confused. Wait, look at our head spin like that. Oh shit, it's not doing it anymore. Aw, man. Okay, whatever. Let's just move on. What is in this room? I will take it for the money. Because this room is incredibly easy now. There's almost no time where you'd never take this room. They need to fix this shit. This has to be a glitch. This has to be a glitch. This is just, it's too easy now. Like, there's no shot that that's on purpose. There's no shot. I would even take it in a speed run. That's how, like, easy it is. Like, the time lost to get the item in there normally on speed runs is like a huge gamble and not worth it. But in this one instance, like, now that they're like this, I would take it. Also, what was I gonna say? I think in my PB, in my 1852, which is my personal best in speedrunning, not that crap shoot you saw in the last video. My PB is 1852, and I think in my PB I actually take one of those rooms and get the item, which is really funny because that is not advised at all in a speedrun. And at 1852 is not a bad time. It's not a like a top time, but it's certainly not a bad time. It was actually a 3-way tie, which is really, really funny. Like, there were 3 people who got 1852 exactly. And we were all at 10th place. But the leaderboard got reset now, so it's not there anymore, but it was there for a while. And the run is still on my channel if you want to go watch it. This was before I was doing commentary. I was just casually doing speed runs back then. And I have a few videos like that. Oh my god, I went to a skull room. God damn it. Fuck me, dude. I did this a million times in the speed run too. Oh. A little bit of lag. Hopefully that shit fucks off. But I feel it in my bones, okay? There is a Windows update on the horizon. It's been too long. Like, you know, eventually one of them has to worm its way into your computer eventually. It comes for all of us eventually, and I feel it coming on right now. It's like a, you know, when you feel like your throat's a little itchy and you feel like a cold coming on. This is how I feel about Windows updates. So it's Joan time, but I think we're gonna just obliterate her. She doesn't stand a chance. But let's see, you know, maybe she'll surprise me. All right. Courage 4, Rapidity 4, Arms 2. It's like classic shit. This is like the fucking frame for like a good skull run. And then you have Genie and Lil Bone, who are like good skulls, but they're not excellent skulls or anything, so you know, we'll have to see how this goes, but oh shit, okay. You know, maybe I was a little harsh on our good pal the Genie here, because that slapped. That absolutely slapped. Like, I was thinking like we weren't gonna do giga damage against Joan. Actually, he's doing more than Lil Bone, actually. You know, low key, I think I overrated Lil Bone in my tier list. I don't think Lil Bone is quite as good as I gave him the, like I assumed he was. I don't know. Like, if he can't out damage the Genie, that is not good for Lil Bone. Look at this. Genie is obliterating the Lil Bone in terms of the damage. Which way is it going to turn? It's going to turn this way. I think she's in range of this. She is. Just keep going. Oh shit, yeah, she's invincible here. I hate that change. That's like a change that only happened in like 1.5, and it's so annoying. Yeah, Lil Bone is not good at dealing damage, is he? What a revelation. Very interesting. I think I have to bop him down. Maybe I bop Genie up and I bop Lil Bone down. The thing I did about Lil Bone is like he's kind of like special in the sense that he can spam abilities, which is very useful. He's very, like, Lil Bone is not bad, for the record. This doesn't mean Lil Bone is bad. I just don't think he's a, well, okay, my tier list wasn't A, B, C, D. He's like usable with some work, I would say. Not easily usable. Lil Bone takes some work. And Genie, maybe not as much work as I thought, because you just need like decent damage percent and basic attacks for Genie to make him work, and he works pretty damn well. God, we have so much attack speed. All right, what do we got in here? Oh, okay, that's a Raven Lord, which is sadly useless. I mean, this could be good if I had room for it. I'm looking for courage here. Anything that has courage on it that's better than what I have. One more. This. Perfect. What a perfect last second addition. Get out of here. This is our build. And it is pretty damn good. Let me spam the screenshot skill here. I mean key here. I have Skull on the brain. What can I say? So we are in good shape here. That was a decent last second addition. It's especially good on Lil Bone. Because we can spam our abilities and get that HP barrier especially going. Let's see how high we can get the HP barrier. Oh, never mind, I lied. Oh, it's a maximum of 10. Okay. Still good, though. Still good. Like, not bad. Like, you know, it's not bad now that I know it's a maximum of 10. It's still really good. It's especially like the taking damage to gain damage percent is good. Whereas our Warrior's Gloves were giving us 0 damage percent, so it's like just a flat upgrade to what we had. So, all right, Genie's showing what he's made of there. dispatching of that crowd very easily. Okay, so it's first hero time. Obviously, we're not going to struggle against the first hero. It's more a matter of how quickly we kill him. We're on a Giga damage run, which, you know, Giga damage runs are fun. It's been a while since we've done a challenge run, but, you know, I'm enjoying the Giga damage runs we have right now, so let's see how this goes. But like I said, I'm not worried about this. I'm trying to preserve my pain and despair, for the record. Alrighty. There's the pause the game tactic there, which allows me to preserve my pain and despair at maximum going into the beginning of this fight. This is going to be very, very easy. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill him before he jumps in the air is the thing. But either way, we're not going to struggle with him. Let's swap out here. Little bone time. Get some little bone action going. Okay, he's doing this. We need to get out. We need to move away from him when he does that. You always got to respect that skill from him. It is scary. Also, we will flame dragon here. Fuck it. Makes sense. Okay, okay. Die. Okay, no. Sadly not. Oh, shit. Okay, I forgot. You should not be Genie during this because you cannot dash out of the way of these beams. They will just hurt you. It's like needless damage that you're taking. But yeah, you know, Lil Bone, low key. I think I overestimate him a little bit. Like I was saying. Which is, you know, he is very unique in what he can do. Although I will say, not quite as unique as he used to be because now Sage fills that role a lot too with the ability spam. Better than him, actually. So things did change a little bit with Lil Bone, especially in the newest update, 1.6. He's not quite as like singularly useful in ability spam. He's no longer the best at it. Now we got Sage, who is way better at doing the ability spam stuff. Like, you could even do a physical Sage run, technically, with Menatech Gravity Generator, which is something I've been thinking about trying to do. And you could even do it with, like, a similar build to what we have here, almost identical, even. You could do something very similar with Sage. So, we're going into the Hell Cage. Like I said, I didn't think this was going to be a blowout. Very powerful, don't get me wrong, but not a blowout. Still, like, a very good showing from both of these skulls. Very powerful run we're on here. Doesn't stand any shot at all of, like, losing to the first hero, which is always a good feeling. Let's see what our damage percent is once we're at, we have our courage shit going on here. I never even looked at that. Gotta be quick. We're at 630, which isn't bad. Get him, Flame Dragon. Show him what you're made of. You know, show the non-believers. You are a good quintessence. A very good quintessence. And we win. GG's. GG's, baby. Alright, now we gotta fucking break this windscreen. This time I'm not gonna fuck this up, okay? I'm not so washed I can't do this anymore. We gotta do it like this. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Not washed. Decent windscreen. GG's, baby. I'm back, even though this windscreen isn't that hard. I'm not gonna build myself up too much here because it increases your hitbox so big that, like, it's really hard to like get below, like, because, like, this is how it works, by the way. There's, like, an invisible barrier here that activates the let's go home screen, and if you frame perfect press your skill when you pass that barrier, like your little tippy tip pixel touches that barrier, you can like activate a skill as you're falling that allows you to have it in the windscreen, or it has to be a skill that suspends you in the air, and you can, like, get yourself stuck here and have, like, your windscreen be higher than it's normally supposed to be, is what I meant. And the Genie is really good at it because he turns massive. Other skulls have a bit of a harder time with it, but you can do it with a lot of skulls. Genie is one of the easier ones, so that's how you break this windscreen, if you were curious. I do enjoy breaking windscreens. Let's talk about the run, though. Very fun, very powerful run. Getting the Mysterious Apparatus duped was, like, perfect for this Lil Bone physical, basic attack focused run. He's very good at it, but I learned some things in this run. I do overvalue Lil Bone. I do. He's a good skull. He is certainly not hard. Like, I think a lot of people assume he's difficult to win with because there's an achievement attached to winning with Lil Bone. Lil Bone is not a bad skull. He's a good skull, and he's not hard to win the game with. The achievement is not, like, and this isn't to, like, undervalue anything you feel like personally accomplished for. I just like, as someone who has a lot of hours in the game, I do not struggle with Lil Bone. Like he has good stuff going for him, but he's not as good as I thought. Genie outshined him on this run, his own run. You know, like Genie had his own run a couple of runs ago, and this is what's supposed to be Lil Bone's run, but Genie outshined him on his own run, which says something. A skull that a lot of people do not like that much. Genie is like probably one of the like least liked skulls in the game. Still outshined Lil Bone, so that does say something. But even then, like, Lil Bone still did a good job. The Mysterious Apparatuses are designed basically with Lil Bone in mind. Certainly not Genie. Genie is not good at using these at all. He can barely use them. And obviously, Manatech Generator is a very Lil Bone-centered item as well. Though, like I said, he's no longer the king of ability spam. Now we have Sage, who is even better. And I really do want to do a physical Sage-focused run with, like, Mysterious Apparatus and this. Though maybe Mysterious Apparatus, not so much, because if I'm ability spamming as Sage, it's going to be in Awakened mode, and I want to get as many procs of this as possible. We'll think about it as we go. As for the run itself, GG's. I hope the person who requested the Lil Bone basic attack run enjoyed the showing here. A very, like, you can't ask for more when it comes to a basic attack Lil Bone. You really can't. This is about as good as it gets, really. And yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed myself, and you watched to the end. I do appreciate you. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.